Hey friends, today we are doing episode number 2 for our Let's Try series. Today's game is Horticular. I hope I'm saying that right. This game is a cozy garden builder where you enter a magical world with little gnomes and you can build up the garden of your dreams at your own pace. The people over at Slug Disco were kind enough to email me and give me a key to play this before the demo actually comes out. When you are watching this, the demo will be released on Steam for everybody to play. So if you watch this and you're interested, I'd definitely go play the demo. So I looked up a bunch of stuff about this game before I said yes that I wanted the Steam key, and it looks kind of like one of those Sims builders from when I was younger. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't remember what they're called, but I remember I used to play games that looked similar to this all the time when I was younger. It's like a sandbox builder game. I find these really cozy if they're done right. So we'll see in this little let's try if we are gonna like it or not. I really think I am. So with all that, let's get started. Okay, so welcome. Thank you for playing the Horticular demo. It contains a sample of the story and its content. You can play for as long as you like. I like that. That's cool. And we'll be notified when the story progression stops. With Horticular's active development, some parts are not present or finished, so should you encounter a bug or have feedback, I'd love to hear about it on Discord. I look forward to having the complete version in your hands soon. So this game is coming out on Steam first, and they are going to decide after it releases on Steam if they're going to release it on other consoles. I feel like it definitely will be released on the Switch, so I wouldn't worry about that, but I don't think they're going to announce it until after it's been released fully. But let's go ahead and start a new game. I'm excited. It's been a hot minute since I played a game like this. Like I said, since I was young. A connection. We finally found someone. Someone Horticular? I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, hello, can you hear us? Do not fear. You are currently in safe transit between worlds. Are these the gnomes? We have something to ask of you, but first we need to know. They're gonna ask my name. Let's just do Ash. There we go. Also, heads up, I'm using a Xbox controller, and I normally use Switch controllers for everything. I couldn't get my Switch controller connected to the PC for some reason today, so I'm using an Xbox controller, so I might use the wrong buttons. Our purpose is to tend to every garden. With an arcane touch, we help life flourish and persevere. However, some time ago, our garden steward, Nightshade, mysteriously vanished. Afterward, our world quickly decayed into ruin. Oh no. We can tell you more in time, but now we have an urgent plea. Please, Ash, will you become our new steward and restore our world to its former splendor? I guess that I am the hero in the story, and I'm going to completely fix their world. Yeah, sure. What would it do if you said no? Would it just, would the game just end? Thank you so much, Ash. We are eternally grateful. I don't know if that's what it said. Before we begin, what will you call your garden? Okay, so this is something I always struggle with. I'm like, what the heck do I name my farm on like farming games or something like that? I'm terrible. I'm like, normally it's Willow Farm or Cherry Farm or something that grows on a farm. I don't know what this name actually means. I'm just gonna go with what it is giving me, just because it takes me so long to think of a name and it always sucks. So that is not the right button. There we go. Oh no, that's not the right button either. Okay, they like that. I was gonna say, if they call that odd, then that's their own fault because they called it that. We will get in touch once you've arrived. Okay, I can't even say the name of my garden, you all. I should have thought about that. Okay, so it is completely in ruins. There's nothing there. It looks like we're in a desert. Oh, but there's a cute little gnome house right there. I'm guessing that's where they live. Let's see. Those little gnomes are so cute. Look at those 3. They're adorable. Okay. Hello there. These tutorials will help introduce you to the world of Horticular. You can turn them off from the settings if you already know how the game plays. Should you forget anything, you can review past tutorials again from the pause menu. Now you should have a letter coming in. Oh, how do I get to this letter? Oh, learning the controls. I don't know how to get to that letter. Oh gosh. Oh, you can touch them and give them love? These are the council members? Oh, there's a mailbox here. There's a mailbox here. How many of you all were like, come on, Ashley, there is literally a mailbox there. Greetings, Ash. We hope you arrived smoothly. If you're reading this letter, it means you found the inbox. Check in on it now and then. For now, we will communicate via letters to conserve our energy. Around you is the name I can't pronounce. It's not much to look at since Nightshade's disappearance, but we are sure you will make it blossom and someday become a legendary horticulturist. In its current state, your garden is a waste where nothing grows. To plant anything, you need to dig out the land again and change its surface type. Yeah, because it's all desert. We have attached a spade and a couple of surface varieties. Try digging a few times. Kind regards, your friendly keepers. Okay, choose the dig tool and open the catalog by pressing the interface icon or the catalog button. Okay, so I found that little button and we can grow soil. All we have is this square right now. I don't know how much we actually get in this demo. I'm just gonna start something in the corner over here. No, right here. What is that? Can I not do it right there? You get money? That's money? That's gold. I wonder if I have to, oh, okay, so it digs and then it brings it up. Because I was like, I'm digging into the ground. Do I need to do that? This Xbox controller has really fast sensitivity. It's like insanely fast. My task is completed. Okay, how do I get off this? Cancel. See, digging is easy, is it not? Filling the ground with a new surface takes some time, making the patch temporarily unusable. However, you can speed up the process with your spade if you want. Before we move on to placing items, you will need some gold. A quick way to get gold is to find forgotten treasure in the ground. It is usually not much, but every few patches you may find some. Collect some gold by digging. It's on this little, it's these rocks right here. But then it's gonna make everything gross because it's gonna be, you also can't dig if a council member is there, which is odd. I'm just gonna put another patch right here because that looks just completely odd. Exactly like that, digging for gold is inefficient, but it can save you in a pinch. The real income comes from having plants and items in the garden. You see, each natural item has its own magical note that we harness for garden tending. Some items are stronger than others. Since you are not magically attuned, we will use gold coins as an intermediate. The better garden you build, the more gold we can give you. Practical setup, isn't it? But more on income later. It is time for you to plant your first flowers. We have sourced you with one of our favorites, the yarrow. Yarrow? Place a few in your garden, please. Okay, so the surfaces have properties. The surface properties mainly determine which items can be placed on a patch. An item can have both required and forbidden surface properties. Item properties work like surface properties, but are mainly used in building animal habitats. So that's cool that we can have animal habitats. So let's plant these right here. You make it look effortless. We can't generate stuff out of thin air, so you need to provide us with gold for each item. Also, having too many items of a kind saturates its frequency. This means less gold for you, so go for variety when you can. Before we dig into the daily payout, you should probably know about item interaction. You can lift items and animals from the ground. Once held, an item can be manipulated and even sold. Perfect if you change your mind. Try selling a few items. If you'd rather not sell your new plants, there should be some old scraps lying about. I do not want to sell all my plants. I need to dig right here to get that gold. There's nothing for me to pick up, right? I don't see anything for me to pick up. There's nothing except my flowers, which is sad. I did not want to sell these, but I guess I'm going to have to. Okay, I only had to sell one. I'm gonna go plant one back. Splendid. You free up room by selecting an item and receive some gold to boot. But time flies and it is getting late, Ash. Let's wrap up the basics and retire. Our tiny hands are getting crampy from writing these letters. We spend the end of the day conjuring up gold coins from the garden energy. At dawn, you get a delivery of fresh gold to use just in time for breakfast. Oh, and we have attached a magical gizmo that shows the current day and its conditions. Now wait until dawn when we'll be back. It does get rather dark at night, but you have nothing to be worried about. I better not have anything to worry about. Nighty night. P.S. Feel free to continue gardening in the meantime. Okay, so that's cool. So we have a journal which has all our notes and stuff, and then it has a task tracker to see what we're supposed to be doing right now, which I like. And then the time and weather gadget shows you the time and weather, and it allows you to fast forward until dawn, so you don't have to wait. I like that. You don't have to wait through the night, which sometimes in games can be really annoying. Oh my gosh, there's no sound right now. There's nothing. There's no bugs. What is that? Are those eyes? They disappeared. Oh my gosh, they disappeared. They disappeared. What was that? I don't know if I like nighttime. There is no sound at all. See, there it is right there, those little eyes. But there is no sound at all, which I feel like is a little bit odd. There should be just some music here or something, but I guess maybe it's because you can skip it and maybe a lot of people will skip it. I don't know. But we're almost to the next day. Okay, so here is our first result of the day. There's a love bonus. I wonder if that's for the gnomes. A weather effect, a decay effect, income, conjuration. And then we have things that can, I guess, be negative. So like lay and drain, upkeep, and expenses. And then it shows you how much you made at the end of the day. So every day you get new gold in the morning for whatever you've done, or I guess you may have to owe stuff, depending on the bottom half of that journal entry thing that we just seen. Progress is also saved, so I guess that's how you saved. I don't know if you can save during the day. Let's see if you can. So there's an option to leave the garden. Let's see. Okay, so no, yeah, you cannot save in the middle of the day. You have to wait until the nighttime and it will automatically save. So let's see what our task is today. We have some mail. Good morning and congratulations to your first completed day. That should cover the basics, but there's yet a lot to learn and uncover on your horticultural journey. However, we will let you take the reins for now because today we have a task of our own. You see, as this world withered away, most of our friends moved out. Good friends, helpful friends. We would like to send them a message of hope. Let them know we have found a new horticultural guardian. So try out what you have learned and we should be back tomorrow to teach you about animals. P.S. If you run out of money, there should be some challenges in your journal to pursue. Okay, awesome. Ooh, we got some new stuff. We got some new stuff that we can do. So let's see. Okay, so during that, we got some new stuff to use. So we have new services now. We have dirt, soil, and grass. I think I'm gonna do some grass. Let's do this. I don't really... See, this is where I struggle with. I struggle the most when I'm just starting a game and I don't know where to place things because I have no direction at all at the beginning. This is where I struggle. I think I'm gonna place some grass like around the house just because it's cute and I feel like it needs some greenery around it. I wonder if I can plant flowers in the grass. I wonder if that's a thing. Let's try that real fast. Let's do some of these. Or stones, that would be cute, but let's try these first. Okay, so you can plant the flowers in the grass, so that's cute. I think I'm gonna plant some of these on each side of this. I don't know why that one is not growing. Why? Okay, there we go. It's popping up. I was like, did I mess something up right there? Oh, and I can also fix what I messed up yesterday with the dirt. I'm just gonna put dirt right there. Oh, that's not the same. That is not the same as what we have right now. I thought it would be the same. My fault. My fault. It's getting dark again already. Days go by fast in this game, you all. Wow. I was not expecting that. I planted like 6 pieces of grass and 2 flowers and they're like, yeah, it's nighttime already again. So yeah, there you go. We are going to fast forward until the daytime. Perfect. I made some money. I did not lose any money yet. Again, I got a love bonus. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know what that is. So we're on day 3. I know they're going to give me something else to do today, or there we go. There it is. I was like, I just picked up the mailbox. Hello, it seems the garden is still standing. Yeah, not that we expected anything else. We spent yesterday sending our message of hope far and wide. Ash, things are about to take off. So exciting. With time, you should expect to get contacted by our old friends. They're interesting beings that may help you advance your gardening journey, but we shouldn't delay. It's animal time. First of all, animals require habitats to live in, and each species has its own requirements. We have attached details about bumblebees for your journal. Create a bumblebee habitat and we'll get back to you. P.S. We managed to locate some new ground and items for you. Ooh, okay. Okay, so in order to have animals show up, you have to have habitats for each species. That's really interesting and really fun. With an unoccupied habitat ready, a curious animal will show up after a while. Certain animals only come during their active weather and time, so that can mean rainy days or moonlit nights. That's cool. So each habitat has to have a specific size. It has to have specific ground properties such as water, item properties such as flowery, and other animal habitats nearby. You find unlocked animal details in the journal, which can be tracked to show when playing. Okay, so we have to go to our journal and we have to learn how to build a bee habitat. So here is the journal. I am an aspiring seed. Looks like it's level 0. I have completion total of 5%. Let's go down to the bumblebee habitat. So here are the tasks they've given me so far. I've completed all of them except the bumblebee, and then there are some challenges over here. Get rid of all the waste in your garden. Have 100 tiles of ordinary grass. Wow, do I even have 100 tiles in my garden right now? Have 10,000 in the bank. All of those seem so far away. Okay, so here you can go and see all of your letters they send you. The Xbox controller is just not my friend, you all. Okay, so I found the bumblebee habitat. I need flowers and shading. I don't know how to get shading yet. I guess we'll figure that out as we go. It also says that they can come in the sun or the rain, and they need a 5x5 area for their attraction. It doesn't say what, though. I don't know if I need grass or what. So we're just going to do like a 5x5 grass area and see if that works. If it doesn't, we'll try something else. So yeah, let's build it over here in the corner. I'm going to have to move the mailbox. Oh gosh, is this taking gold or did that give me gold? I'm racing against time to get this done before the daylight ends. Oh my gosh. Ah, no. Move this, move this. We're going to move this over. Can we move this beside of the... There we go. And then we need a little bit more grass. One more right there. Awesome. And then it said it needed flowers and stuff like that. So let's build a few. I like the tulips. I think they're really pretty and they're huge. Oh, so it says what it has. It has shading right there and flowery. So we need shading and flowery for the bees. This is flowery. So we will put these. I'm kind of scared though because it says soil plus and I don't really know what that means yet, but I'm going to put them anyway. Oh, can't place here. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to put them anywhere. I lied. Haha, joke's on me. Let's go back. I know I can plant these ones, so we're going to plant a few of these in the little bee habitat. They need shade. I don't know. We'll put the other one right there. We'll go back to the catalog. We need some different flowers. So let's plant some of these. There we go. Go back to the catalog. I'm going to put a stone there. I know they don't need basking, but I'm going to put it there anyway. And you can turn them around. I was like, can we turn these things, these little babies around? But you can. I'm going to put a stone like right here. The next day is happening. I wasn't ready for that, but it's fine. I made money. I don't think I had enough money to buy that stone. So now that I do, that's even better. There we go. I have money to buy the stone now. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to open back up the catalog and we're going to plant just a few more flowers. Like one of these is cute. I'm gonna plant it right there, right there. I wonder how flowery it needs to be. Let's plant one more flower, you all. And then we will leave that be. It says 0 at... It says 0% on build a bumblebee habit. Did I do that completely wrong? I hope I did not. I'm genuinely worried. Good day to you, Ash. My name is Aura and my garden has recently come to my attention. The keepers and I go way back and they have assured me that you will reclaim this land and bring it to its former splendor. I had a look and saw that you have already gotten started. Nothing spectacular, but you still have time, I guess. Aquatics happens to be a considerable interest of mine and no garden should be without a pond, so maybe you could add a pond to your garden. If you do, I think I could source you with the best items for our bubbly friends. Oh, and I have attached pond water for you to use in case you don't have access to it yet. Thank you, Aura. I did not have pond water available yet. We're gonna go back to the journal because I'm apparently doing this bumblebee habitat wrong and I don't know how to do it. Do I need more flowers? Is that what it's saying? We're on day 5 now. We're gonna go ahead and build some water. They wanted us to do like 25 things, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to just run it through the side over here. Maybe have it go a little bit sideways. Oh, yes, I can just go over that. That's amazing. Just gonna have it run through like this. Like a little river, I guess. Like a little river running through. Perfect. Let's see if that is enough. Oh, okay. A letter just randomly pops up. Would you look at the weather today? Umbrella needed. Weather has an impact on your garden. Not only does it cause wear and tear. Oh, okay. But it also affects our ability to tap into its magic. While a stormy day may hinder us, a calm and sunny one may even provide a bonus. There is not much you can do to control the weather, but you can try to work around its effects instead. Just a heads up. Okay, so we have to worry about the weather. Let's see how many we needed to put. Add 25. Wait, there is no way that I'm not near 25. Okay, it's taking its little time because it has to actually build. So heads up, when you are playing this, it actually has to build all the way before it counts towards your percentage. Let's see how many I have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so yeah, I have plenty. I have more than 25 actually. So let's cancel those. Let's wait for these to just pop up here. And that should be enough for that quest. I still don't understand the bee quest yet. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, but this is definitely a 5x5 and it has flower and it has shade. So I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do there. The one in the journal does have grass and it would make sense that it has grass. So I don't really understand why it's not working. I will figure that out though, hopefully soon. Okay, so here is actually the weather effect. It had a negative 15% on how much gold I got, which actually sucks, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll make more money. Okay, so that challenge was completed. I added 25 water. It impressed her. So let's go check the mail again, see what our next challenge is. Another challenge completed. Complete 5 days. Well done. Okay, so I got that. I got gold for that. I have a lot of mail, you all. Okay, that is a good start. Maybe I'll even provide a symbolic donation for the future of my garden. But what is a pond without streaming water and juicy plants? plants. I think I'll sort you with both streaming water and water lilies. Make good use of them, Ash, and I just might have some nifty rewards for your effort. Okay, so we got more. That's fun. We have more mail. My name is Mercury, and I'm a well-established merchant of garden wares. I forged many a deal with your predecessor, just as I now wish to do with you and eventually your successor. I have contacts in numerous worlds and can provide you with many a thing. New items to place, information, rumors, all with a suitable price tag and gold naturally. Although my webs run wide, there's only so much I can keep track of at once. So for every few days, I bring in new stock for you to peruse and buy. Do frequent so you don't miss a deal. You never know when it will return. With the humblest regards, Mercury the Merchant. Okay, so our next challenge is to have 10 water lilies in your garden. So let's go there. Find the water lilies. Here they are. I hope we have enough money. Okay, so they can't be, the water lilies cannot be placed in a stream. That's interesting. So we have to place 10. I guess we're just gonna ugly place them everywhere just because we have to have 10. Okay, there we go. We have 10 now. Let's check the mail. That challenge is done. Now that is nice, don't you think? Really makes your garden feel more like home and cozy. Let's see if you can keep it up. I'm giving you a sizable donation so you can take your garden even further. I'm sure we have lots of interaction coming up. Well, thank you for the 400 gold. There we go. So this is how we get to the merchant. Let's see what we can buy. So we can buy a crow habitat. Then we can buy different flowers. That one's bigger than the one I have right now. And then this is a huge tulip. And then we have garden beds. That's cute. Oh my gosh, those are so cute, but I do not have enough money. I will not have enough money for that. A hollow log, some stones, different flowers, and a bigger yarrow pile. I won't be buying anything. Maybe the crow. Should I buy the crow? Should I buy the crow habitat? I don't think I'm going to because I don't even know how to do the bee habitat yet. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for that until I freaking learn how to do the bee habitat. I'm gonna go on a journey, on a mission to find this, and I will be back when I figure out how to do the bees. Okay, I think that I actually did it. I think I actually made the bumblebee habitat. I hope. Let's hope that a bumblebee comes because I was doing something. I added more stuff. This little blue letter popped up. Let's see what it says. Yes, excellent. You've got a lovely little habitat going. Whew. It just needed more stuff, you all. It just needed more stuff. I didn't have enough flowers or shade for them. As soon as you have an available habitat, curious animals will start showing up when the weather permits. It may take a little while, so be patient. When a curious animal pays a visit, place it in its new home to have it move in. And with that, you have a new adorable inhabitant. Wait for and place a curious animal in your newly built habitat. Oh, and we have an additional task you can pursue while waiting. Collect 750 gold and we will demonstrate something you will absolutely love. Okay, so once a new animal comes to your garden, you actually have to pick it up and put it in its habitat, but some creatures will resist getting picked up, so that's interesting. I guess it'll tell us what to do when something resists being picked up, but the bee, I feel like, is going to be easy, and we're just going to pick it up and plop it in its little habitat. I'm definitely going to make it cuter when we can in the future because this is real ugly. I just started placing stuff everywhere so I could get the bee to see if that would work. Okay, we are now on day 7. I guess today I'm just gonna like wait around for the bee to wait for it to just, you know, fly in this little place so I can plop it in its little habitat there. Wait, a goldfish? That is not what I'm waiting for. That is not what I'm waiting for, but hey, I just pick it up and plop it. Let's plop it down here. That is your new home. You can rename them. That's cute. Should we rename this? Let's rename the goldfish. Let's name it Goldie. Goldie. Oh wait, those are capital letters. We do not want caps. Let's go down. There we go. Perfect. Yes, that is great, Goldie. It's not gold though. It looks like a tadpole, actually. But it's fine. It's fine. So bumblebees can show up in the rain. And then we also have this goldfish thing now. So we didn't have it before. And when we got it, I guess randomly, since we just had random stuff in the water, it gave us the journal entry for us. And now we know how to get goldfish. I also did buy the crow thing because I thought it would help me try to figure out how to get the bumblebee. It did not help me. It actually just shows you. Like if it says 5x5, just build a 5x5 thing and keep putting the attractions that it needs, like the flowery and the shading. I don't know if you will get like a ding ding thing like I did when I finished the bumblebee habitat every single time. I guess that may have been like a beginner thing. It would be really cool if it did have like a little ding ding thing when you finished another attraction. Like the crow attraction needs tall stuff, vegetable stuff, frog stuff, land stuff, and a scarecrow. You know, you really don't know how much to put in each of them, so if it did ding, I feel like that would be helpful. cool. Okay, so we did fast forward to the next day. I'm still waiting on my bee. I don't know if the bee liked where it was raining. It says it can come in the rain, but here's the bee. Where's it at, actually? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I like that it puts a little rehome button over top. Okay, I think it's scared of me. Did I get it? Okay, I got it. That was kind of hard. It was like running away from my taps. So yes, this is your new home. We're gonna keep this one as Bumblebee, place it in its new home. That one was a little hard to get. So just a heads up, it felt like it was running away. I don't know if it actually does, but it felt like it was running away from me. Now that you have some gold, we can finally show you this golden tidbit. We're sure you have been eyeing the waste surrounding your garden. Don't you wish you could dig into all of that unused space? Well, hold on to your hat. We can expand your garden and increase its buildable area. It takes a lot of our energy to keep land fertile, so you'll need a bit of gold for the initial expansion. Additionally, each additional plot comes with operational costs, so don't go wild expanding needlessly. But we have covered the difference for your first one, so try expanding into a nearby plot. That was nice of them to cover our first one. Okay, so each one has like a daily upkeep. Which way should we expand? That one has different stuff. That one has a rock in the middle. I'm gonna go up or left. I don't know which one that actually is. We're going there. Then we're gonna zoom back in. Okay, so we have a lot of mail. Let's check our mail. The new creature is so adorable. I agree. The bee is so cute. You can rename it if you want, something like Buzzy Buzz perhaps. Anyhow, animals are not only a treat of life in your garden, just like with items, their presence emanate ancient energies. We hope an old friend will get in touch soon to show you more. Oh, and be warned, animals eventually leave if they are unhappy, taking some time to return again, so remember the following. Some need food available. Your journal states which kind, have shelters nearby in case of lousy weather, and if you wreck a habitat, its resident may become homeless. That's not cute. Good luck finding new and adorable inhabitants, Ash. Let's keep rolling with the letters. Oh, would you look at that, Ash? You have expanded into a rocky patch. Unfortunately, your gardening shovel may not be capable of digging into the rocky ground just yet, so you will have to live with the rockiness for now. In the meantime, we're certain you can be creative and make it as pretty as is. Should you find a way to dig up the rocks, however, provide us with a sample. We should be able to source more of it so you can add some rockiness to your garden whenever you want. So I have to figure out how to dig up the rocks myself. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is going so fast. Let's expand. Oh, I don't have enough gold anyway. So let's see how much it costs. It costs 1K. I'm almost there. Okay, so I wonder if there's a way to check to see if your animals are happy in their habitat. Okay, so it says the bumblebees eat like the flowery stuff. So I'm guessing that it is fine because I do have flowery stuff in there. So I'm guessing they're fine and that I don't have to worry about feeding them. Oh, okay. So this is what it was talking about. I thought it was talking about this rock. It is not talking about the rock. It is talking about this marble right here that I cannot dig into just yet. I think that's what the gnomes are trying to do right now, is get me like better shovels and stuff to dig. Okay, so it is the next day. We have more mail. We have more mail, you all. There's so much mail in this game. Okay, this is a new person. They look a little creepy. This is your garden. Which would you make, Ash? I don't sense much magic around. Surely you have attained some garden upgrades by now. Forgive me, my name is Faunus, and my specialty is condensing creature magic into novel upgrades. Upgrades that take gardening to the next level. The keepers might have mentioned me. You may have been taught the basics, but a true horticultural prodigy will upgrade their garden. So I suppose I'll be helping you with upgrades from now on. By attracting new animals, I'll be able to make you upgrades for a small sum of gold. Come buy an upgrade from me when you have some time. Okay, so this is the upgrade vault. So you can dig up ground faster, you can increase digging treasure. I like that it has these upgrades. This is pretty cool. Permanently adds 5% to garden love. Spade can dig harder ground. Land expansions are cheaper. Upgrades require 10% fewer animals. There's a lot of stuff that you can upgrade here. That's really, really cool. And in order to upgrade certain things, you have to have the animals. So like this one, you have to have 1 goldfish and coins. And then this one, you have to have a bumblebee and coins. This one requires 2 frogs. A curious goldfish shows up. Okay, so yep, we're just gonna place this one back in here. I'm gonna place that one, not gonna rename that one. Oh gosh, I did not rehome him. Now we have 2 goldfish. How cute. So there's a few different tasks that we need to do. We need to add more water lilies, add streams of water, and expand our garden once more. I have 1K to expand the garden, but I think I'm gonna wait until I add a few more water lilies. I'm gonna complete that challenge first, and then I'm going to add the streams. I'm just gonna, oh no, we have an unhappy bee. We have an unhappy bee, you all. Let me add these water lilies first, and then I will go check on the bee. There are so many water lilies in here. I know that's enough. Oh no, one of your creatures is currently unhappy. Make sure to check in on it and see what it needs. Maybe some extra pets. Remember that if it is unhappy for too long, it will eventually leave your garden. Missing a habitat, being unable to find their way home, friends leaving the garden, taking damage and more. Pick up a creature and it will tell you what it currently needs. Okay, let's go see what you need. Let's pick you up. I need a shelter. Okay, its happiness is negative 48%. What kind of shelter would it be have? So let's put some of the grass in this. I'm out of money. Okay, so the bee went in the shelter after I put the grass in there. So I'm guessing that I would only need one per animal. Like if I had 3 bees, I would need 3 things of grass. It just left the shelter. Are you kidding me, bee? Dude, I just spent $300 on some grass for you to leave. Let's fast forward this day to the next day. Tired of the rain. Okay, so I think for the first time we actually lost money on land drain. That was $150 in expenses. The weather effect was negative 25%. That stinks. Oh my gosh, we have another rainy day, you all. We have another rainy day. What is this? I need to just fast forward all of this rain. Okay, so we're gonna add some stream water. Let's add those. Is it gonna look different, you think? I'm gonna add like a little pond right here and then have it streaming out. I feel like all of this should be streaming. Do I need to change this to streaming? Because this is a pond. Okay, so I think I'm going to change these. I think I'm gonna put these as a stream and then change the water up there to a pond. That would make more sense in my brain. I don't think it matters on the game exactly, but my goldfish are so unhappy because I'm building this and they have nowhere to go, I think. And I took all their water lilies out. I didn't mean to. They just sold when I was changing these. So my goldfish are not happy. I hope they don't leave. Okay, so the pond is all up there. This whole thing is pond. One of my goldfish left. I didn't have enough time. I was trying so hard. It wasn't building fast enough. Oh no. If they leave, I hope it doesn't take that long to get them back. That was totally my fault. It's gonna leave. Another day of freaking rain. Oh my goodness. And my other goldfish left. I was gonna pick it up and put it in the pond over here. Holy moly. All of that is fine. Okay, let's check our mail where our goldfish left. Careful now, one of your creatures left the garden. It is likely that you accidentally modified its habitat, making it unhappy. I did. I didn't accidentally. I totally modified its habitat and it did not like that. When your inhabitants get too unhappy, they leave. Once that happens, attracting new animals will temporarily take longer. Don't be discouraged. You have lots of success ahead of you, we're sure. I'm totally discouraged because I was trying so hard to get the pond and the lilies back fast enough, but it just would not build. I can't expand one more time because I have the money now. Let's expand downwards since we have the stream going down anyway. So much life, space, and magic. Your efforts haven't gone unnoticed, Ash. Thanks to you, we have more magic to harness than in a long time. This used to be a glorious and sprawling world, plants thriving and animals frolicking. The source of the splendor was Nightshade, our guide. But problems started when Nightshade mysteriously vanished. Plants decaying, our homes crumbling, and the animals leaving, never to be seen again. Unnaturally fast, our world turned into a barren wasteland. Since we are natural maintainers, we can't create anything new. So we used our final strength to reach out for help and found you. With our newfound energy, we have reestablished ourselves as the council, your council, Ash, and we will help you with the following tasks. Turn the wasteland into a flourishing garden, create a thriving animal ecosystem, and protect us from whatever befell the previous gardener. Now, there was something else, something important. We'll send you a letter once we remember. You just forget important things like that? Okay, so we bought that land. I think was that the last task that I had? Okay, no. I have to perform an upgrade. I have the stream water done. I have to put in more water lilies in my garden, which will take money, so I'll have to wait on that. I guess the next thing I need to save for is the upgrade. Ground is dug faster, increase digging treasure. I think I need this one. I need frogs. I do not have frogs yet. I'm guessing with frogs, I would need a huge pond, not streams. I would need a pond and some lily pads. Unless I can buy that from the merchant. It gets new wares in one day. So I may have to wait for that, but also I may just have to, try to get it myself. The bee was 5x5. Let's see what other things are and maybe like compare it if the frog has to have like a 5x5. So the bumblebee has to have 5x5, the crow has to have 5x5, and the goldfish has to have a 5x5. The way it was put up, the goldfish did not have a 5x5. I'm wondering if that means you have to have 5x5 blocks, like up and down. I don't know what else that could mean, honestly, because the goldfish did not have a 5x5 habitat. I am, however, going to have to fast forward this day because these are still taking forever to build and I need to get some frogs. Here is my first negative money day. You can definitely go in the negatives. I just win the negatives because of how much rain we were having. That is not my fault. Not my fault. I did not build that there. Oh my gosh. I accidentally just built a stream because I was clicking the A button for the menu. Great. Now that is what I call movement. Doesn't it make you feel alive? You probably know this already, but only certain aquatic plants thrive in streaming water. Just a heads up. Reeds, and I have got some for you that make a really good hiding place for animals and can be planted in streaming water. I'm gonna put some reeds out. That could be what the frogs like. I don't know how many I'm gonna put. Let's just put some random. I don't have enough money. I have no money. Okay, so there is stuff starting to decay. Danger! It is happening again, Ash. Your garden is decaying unnaturally fast, just like it did after Nightshade's disappearance. If left unmanaged, your plants and items will wither and crumble, turning the surface into waste. Calm down, don't panic. This is exactly why we have been preparing magically infused gardening gloves to deal with situations like these. They are not ready for full operation yet, but we have no choice. Try them out and restore your decaying items. You probably don't have any nectar yet, but the basic charge should be free. Magic is your main method of garden tending. It lets you heal animals, deal with decaying items, and ward off unwanted elements. Hold the interaction button and select a charge tier. All tiers consume nectar except for the slow charging basic tier. If you don't have the nectar, you can gamble by consuming what you can afford, possibly overloading your gloves in the process. Okay, this is fine. Everything is fine. How do I use these little suckers? Was that not what I was supposed to do? Oh my gosh, it won't stop raining. This is stressing me out. I don't know how to use these stupid gloves. Everything is dying. This is stressing me out. Even the rocks decay? Hello? What's going on? Why is a rock decaying? I guess everything in my entire garden is going to decay. Let me just go fix all of these and then I will, I'll fix all of these real fast. I overloaded my gloves apparently, so don't do that. Don't do what I done. We addressed the situation, but to see decay after only 13 days before we even had time to teach you about it, what an unlucky turn of events. It almost feels intentional. Normally you can expect decay from wear and tear such as rough weather. It's literally been raining the entire game. Oh man. We'll get back to you on that one soon. Okay, so I feel like this is a great time to end the demo. I think it does go on just a little bit longer because it said we will get back to you. And they said the story will tell you when it ends. So I haven't got to the end of the demo yet, but I do have some thoughts I wanted to share with you all. I think this game is actually really cool. It does remind me of some games I played in my childhood, like the Sims builder type games that I talked about earlier. It's really cool how you have all the different plants. So the animal habitats were really cool. That is actually my favorite part of the demo so far. My favorite part of the game is figuring out the animal habitats, how much stuff you need to put in the habitats for them to attract them. I never got my goldfish back, so apparently it does take a little bit of time if you do lose your animals. All of the customization in this game, I feel like there's going to be so much. Like the upgrades for your shovel, there was like 15 different upgrades or something, and it kept tearing up after that. So there is like a lot of fun stuff in this game. I did like it, but I will say the game was a little stressful for me. To label it cozy, I probably wouldn't label this as a cozy game just because the decay is a little much for me. I feel like that kind of was a con. I didn't really like how fast it happened. If it was kind of just here and there, maybe further on in the game, you can do stuff to cause less decay and help decay be way more rare. But as of right now, the decay is happening really, really fast and it's very stressful. So as of right now, I would not label this game cozy. Another downside is that it's only on Steam right now. It is not on the Switch. The Switch is where I play the majority of my games. I think I've only played I think I've only played 2 games on the PC, and that is Final Fantasy XIV and Little Witch in the Woods. So in order to play a game on the PC, I have to really, really like a game. So I probably wouldn't get this game until it came out on the Switch. There was also a lot of rain. I don't know if that was just the luck I got or if like everybody at the beginning gets this much rain just to show you what it can do. There was a lot of expenses that came with that. That's where I'm guessing all my money was going. I was getting like basically no money from all of the rain that was happening, and there was nothing I could do to stop that. So that was a little stressful as well. So overall, this game was really cool. Like it had a lot of customization, all of the flowers, all of the different stuff you could put, the animal habitats. The gnomes were really cute. The story seems to be headed in like a cute cute direction. I like that there's a story to this game instead of just being completely all customization and no story. So yeah, this game does have pros and cons. Definitely try out the demo for yourself. The decay for me was stressful, but it may not even stress you out. So I definitely try this game for yourself. The demo is out now. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a cozy day and God bless.